Assalamualaikum and good evening. Sarawak is studying a new paddy cultivation method in Miri that does not require the replanting of paddy seeds. Sarawak Premier Datuk Petinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Zohari Tun Dato' Abang Openg said the study is currently being undertaken by the private sector using its own funding. However, the government awaits the outcome to determine the effectiveness of the paddy production method.
Tapi nak kolanya tu have to be we will determine and we see how successful it is. Kerana padinya yang sebenarnya. Jadi dia bermakna tanam, si payah tanam lagi. Nya akan berbuah daripada asal. Walaupun tu benar, siapa kita coba lah.
He said this when speaking at the Gabungan Parti Sarawak GPS Backbenchers Night held in Kuching on Wednesday. Datuk Petinggi Abang Zohari explained that this paddy seed was developed by Yunnan University, where he had the opportunity to meet a professor who was a student of the individual involved in developing new seed varieties in the Philippines. In a related development, the Sarawak Premier expressed appreciation to all assemblymen for unanimously passing the Sarawak Paddy and Rice Board Bill, which he described as important for the state's food security.
Kerana Thailand mengembangkan ekspor, Thailand pula bergantung kepada Cambodia. Cambodia pula memang masih mengeluarkan beras tapi cara lama. Dan disebabkan oleh masalah iklim, dia menjejaskan production of paddy.
Meanwhile, the Sarawak Premier has hinted that the Sarawak state election is soon approaching. Although he did not indicate the actual date, he stressed that the time frame for holding the state election remains until February next year.
Saya tahu bila election. Tapi tak saya tahu, kita habis bulan 2. Bukan ada dan sebenarnya tu. Bukan ada. Bila budak bunyi, saya pun si tahu.
The Sarawak Premier also expressed concern about the divided political situation in Peninsular Malaysia, which could destabilize the nation and raise issues. Therefore, he called on the Gabungan Parti Sarawak government to remain united in rejecting divisive politics while continuing to work hard to safeguard the welfare of the people. Sarawak is targeting the launch of its first nanosatellite by 2030 through CubeSat-based technology as part of efforts to strengthen the state's aerospace sector. Sarawak Premier Datuk Petinggi Abang Zohari said the technology involves the use of small satellites for real-time data collection and Earth observation purposes.
Sarawak will have the capability to develop its own satellite system to obtain Earth imagery, geolocation data, and strategic information for planning, environmental monitoring, and resource management.
He said this during his winding-up speech at the 19th Sarawak Legislative Assembly Dun sitting on Wednesday. In this regard, he said the Sarawak Aerospace Advisory Council SAAC has also been established to provide strategic direction and comprehensive guidance to advance Sarawak's aerospace developments in line with current global industry standards. According to him, the Sarawak Space Agency will also be set up as the main coordinating entity responsible for planning, forging strategic partnerships and developing local capabilities. In the same winding-up speech, Datuk Petinggi Abang Zohari revealed that Sarawak is planning to develop the Kuching Artificial Intelligence AI Data Campus in Tanjung Embang as a catalyst for the state's future AI grid ecosystem. He said a 405-hectare site has been identified for the project.
Automation and continuous technological adaptation. By 2030, more occupations are expected to be augmented by AI, driving higher productivity, more efficient decision-making, and the emergence of new industries.
He added that the project will be implemented through a public-private partnership PPP approach, beginning with an initial phase covering approximately 120 hectares. He further noted that his visit to Izembat AI, the fastest and most powerful AI supercomputer in the United Kingdom, has strengthened Sarawak's aspiration to build a sovereign AI computing infrastructure capable of serving as the backbone of the state's digital future. He said the vision would position Sarawak as a key player in the regional digital economy, one that nurtures innovation, values talent, and ensures the benefits of the AI revolutions are shared with the people. All ports across Sarawak registered encouraging growth in the first quarter of this year, with total cargo throughput rising by 10% compared with the same period in 2025. Sarawak Deputy Premier and Minister for Infrastructure and Port Development Dato' Amar Douglas Uga Ambas said the performance reflects the state's economic resilience despite continuing geopolitical uncertainty and global economic challenges.
All state ports recorded encouraged growth in early 2026, with throughput in first quarter having increased by 10% compared to first quarter of 2026. This demonstrates the resilience of our economy in the uncertain geopolitical climate.
He said this during his ministerial winding-up speech at the 19th Sarawak Dun sitting on Wednesday. Dato' Amar Douglas Uga added that the state government is actively pursuing various port modernizations initiatives to meet current operational and industry demands. In a separate development, he revealed that the transfer of Bintulu Port from the federal government to the Sarawak government, valued at 1.8 billion ringgit, is expected to be finalized by the end of June 2026. Integrity should not be viewed solely through the lens of financial misconduct or corruptions, but must also encompass broader elements such as trustworthiness, governance, discipline and accountability in carrying out entrusted duties and authority. Sarawak Deputy Premier Dato' Amar Professor Dr. Sim Kui Hian said the establishment of the Sarawak Ombudsman reflects the state government's commitment to practicing integrity at every level, particularly in safeguarding the welfare of the people.
Why? We told you, you other integrity, we look after you for the rest. Give you free education, you don't have to worry about your children. When you're old, we look after you for your health care. You do not need to have a lot of money to look after you. So this is a new Sarawak. So in between, just happy. No need to worry that who's siapa bayar anak saya, siapa jaga saya.
He said this when speaking to officiate the Jelajah Integrity Sarawak Series 46 and number 3 in Kuching on Thursday. Dato' Amar Dr. Sim added that the culture of integrity must be instilled down to the grassroots so that it evolve into a shared societal value and way of life. Meanwhile, at the same event, Deputy Minister in the Sarawak Premier's Department Integrity and Ombudsman, Dato' Dr. Juanda Jaya, stressed that development carried out by the state government must be grounded in integrity and conducted in accordance with existing laws.
Inilah kerajaan Sarawak yang ada pada hari ini. Karena itu bila kita sebut soal integriti, kita bukan hanya memastikan pembangunan itu dibawa, kita memastikan pembangunan itu dibawa secara yang betul, mengikut peraturan dan undang-undang.
And that's the English edition. With me, Saiful Bahri Muhammad. More news can be found in our official portal ukas.sarawak.gov.my and social media platforms, including Facebook and YouTube. We end the news with the highlights from the Gabungan Parti Sarawak Backbenchers Night held in Kuching on Wednesday. #Saluran Informasi Rakyat. Have a good night.